Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of ELEX. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today here in Tavar, I believe. I don't actually remember the name. Let's see. Is it called Tavar? It's Duke's Bunker, Fort. Is it a fort? Nah, well, whatever. We have a place to go. We need to go to Sestak over there, because I was actually reading the quest, sort of quest update thingy, and it says something very interesting, which is good. I'm too weak to face Calax. I don't share the views of the Separatists, but they could help me get closer to my goal. I should form a temporary alliance with them to try and get us to our destination. And
okay, now it'll get interesting.
And we have an enemy. I don't like this very much. We have a new skill that we learned last episode. Ooh, what is that? Oh, a snowclaw. Okay, don't mess with it. Yeah, we have a new skill that we learned last episode, which is detecting enemies. And unfortunately, that has a downside of us not knowing basically when we're in combat. It doesn't quite work the same way. Also, I don't know where to go. I don't know how to get in there. I just need to talk to Sestak. Is it through here? It might be through here. It is! Great. Let's hope that we do indeed get something done here. I'm not too optimistic, because last time, yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, it's this one. I am optimistic.
I want to get my power back. The power I had as an alb.
Of course you do. You were once the most powerful field commander in Zakor. But as the ELEX has drained from your body, so is your power.
Yeah.
You will have to find other ways to acquire strength. You cannot reverse that process now. You have changed, Jax. You must accept that change.
The free people face destruction at the hands of the Alps.
And they are now your only chance of survival. You must learn their skills and perfect them if you or they are to survive. I think your fate is now tied to theirs.
I came to enlist your help, not that of the free people.
Good, good.
And I am helping you. Now you must do your part.
What you mean is you don't trust me.
No. Not enough to risk the survival of my people on that trust. Maybe that will change one day. But until then, you must be satisfied with this alliance as it is.
The equipment I have found will have to do the job.
Yes, you have done well. Your preparation should have made you ready to take the next step. But what you have achieved so far will not make you strong enough to challenge Calax.
2 years before execution. The last one was 3 years, I think.
You will need to assign someone to complete his mission.
He will be hard to replace. There aren't many Albs with his skills.
You were right to kill him. The directive only allows one outcome for failure.
Are you saying I was wrong to assign him?
Failure cannot be tolerated. Get this right before their failure becomes yours.
Spoken like a true Alexitor, Jax.
I am no Alexitor. The hybrid has yet to call me for that honor.
It can only be a matter of time before he summons you to him. You bring our father honor. I am honored to be your brother.
Honor the hybrid. Serve the hybrid.
I will not dishonor you. I will ensure this Alb's failure does not reflect on us.
Though you aren't strong enough to face Calax, you are ready for the next steps you need to take. In terms of our alliance, I will ensure that our soldiers do not cause you any problems, unless you show signs of reverting to your old allegiance to Zakor. More than that, I cannot offer you right now. We can trade or offer advice for now, but our forces must remain ready to fight Zakor.
That is as I expected.
You have done well, but you should be cautious in your plans. You are not strong enough to challenge an Alexitor like Calax, but I can tell you how to get closer to achieving your goal. One of my agents has reported that the rebel Alexitor Zardom is hiding in northeastern Abessa. He has established a hidden base there while the Ice Palace is searching for him. As he too is now sought by the hybrid, perhaps he will help you. You should find him and tell him your purpose. I am sure he can advise you how to take on the Alexitors, without fighting your way through an army to do it.
Aw.
Although you will have to decide whether he can be trusted.
I wanted to fight the army. Huh. So I've spoken with Zardom. I must have. I don't remember, actually. Was he the one that we found out in the middle of, like, the highway? Let's go with this.
I have already spoken with Zardom. I don't think he can help me.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you have yet to ask him the right questions. Zardom never did answer questions directly. I never understood how he rose so far in the ranks.
Why have you left a former Alexander alive? If he hasn't joined you, couldn't he be a threat?
I don't know what he is. He was a loyal Alexander, and yet he has run from Zakor. That is why I sent you. Partly for your own business, but also to learn his intentions.
So I'm the bait?
Zardom is an outcast like you, but we don't know whether he still possesses his ELEX abilities. He has shown no interest in joining us. Perhaps he will talk to you. Maybe you can discover what powers he still has, and how he intends to use them.
In fact, by watching him kill me, you can assess his powers.
You will benefit from talking to him, and we will know what we have to do, if he should ever stand against us. It's mutually convenient.
Why should Zardom help me?
We suspect Zardom plans to end his exile and return to Zakor to lead the Albs. In his own way, he always was loyal to our people, but he doubts the hybrid. Zardom harks back to the days before the hybrid took over. He believes the Albs will evolve, that they are superior. He fears the hybrid has subverted those causes for his own ends. Put yourself into Zardom's service. Tell him that you want to fight the hybrid together. Your reputation will mean that he has to take notice of you.
What is in the hybrid's mind? Surely the infallible must know of my survival. And yet here I am, living, breathing, in contradiction of the directive. The hybrid's will commands. All ELEX must be given to the hybrid. All loyalty, all duty must be to the hybrid. For the hybrid sees all. So, why has he permitted me to live? Am I still part of his plan? Or did he send me to die at the hands of my brother? Before the crash, I saw everything clearly. The hybrid's will answered everything. Now, I have only one route to answers. I must find Calyx.
Oh my god! I love this! I did not know what that was. I was like, why are you giving me this soliloquy or whatever? Why? But no, it's just it's the normal chapter change. Well, I say normal, it's just the common chapter changing dialogue or narration. Just a recap of what we're doing, and it's episode 129 and I'm in chapter 2. I love this game. I love it. That's really good actually, because we're getting well, there's a lot of stuff to do in the future basically, and that's well, hang on to your I don't know.
We've heard a horde of mutants is approaching the border to Zakor.
How many?
I don't know, but there's at least 2 Cyclopses with them.
Someone in Zakor wants to secure the West.
Mutants aren't an organized force. They're just a pack of dogs.
It could be sent by
on a leash.
someone.
It might just be them disrupting the forces there, rather than invading.
We need to go there.
Yeah, well, if you insist on knowing what the Albs are planning, but this had better mean combat, not just a look-see.
Oh my god, the voice actress just got confused by typos. Yeah, hang on to your seats and things. Hang on to all the things, because this is gonna be quite a ride.
If the rumors are true. 2 Cyclopses. Let's take them down.
We're just
Wait a second.
right next to them.
First, we should...
No waiting. We're not out here to wait. We came to fight. Just get your ass moving and get on with it.
I know. Shut up.
That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
Oh, now you say that.
That fucking brute is looking for trouble.
Shot nasty there. That's gonna be interesting. I don't like that other Cyclops. Enormous Cyclops. I love that. The word enormous should be used in everything. For everything. It doesn't matter. It should be whatever. The enormous ELEX. That actually is a little bit tricky to pronounce. Yeah, it's gonna be a very... I imagine it's gonna be a very, like, focused end of the Let's Play. And it's gonna be the whole main quest, and I love it. And I just leveled up as well. We have been getting quite a lot of experience with those quests and all that sort of stuff. I don't know where Nasty is going. Actually, let me rephrase that. I don't know where Nasty thinks she's going, but she is coming here. Actually...
Mutants, Cyclopses, they'll do for a start. But you promised Albilexiters.
Did I?
We'll get to them soon enough.
Not soon enough for me. Let's kill these fuckers and go home.
I mean... Well, yeah, sure. This is her quest, though. This is not related to the main quest, I don't think.
What are you doing, rushing into combat like that? Are you trying to get us
Oh,
killed?
don't be like that.
I'm trying to get the job done. If you can't keep up, fuck off. I thought you were a fighter. I spend enough time just standing around in the fort. I took that place. I did. So show me another damn challenge and stop wasting my time. I'm not running around with you to take down a few creatures. Let's do something that makes a real fucking difference.
You can get a challenge, but don't get us killed.
You don't risk, you don't live. You don't live, you stagnate. You stagnate, you might as well be dead.
Well, you
Turn
don't
it
live,
up,
you're dead,
live
yeah.
it fast, make it fucking count. Now are we done here or what?
Yes. Yes, I really didn't want to fight back on that, to be honest, from the beginning. I think we have been here before. There's a lot of red paint here on the floor that would suggest items. And yes, indeed, we have been here. Oh, didn't take the dried meat. Sacrilege. Hey, are you coming with me or what? Hey.
Follow me.
All right, sure.
There we go. I have no idea why she... well, script. Script's kind of changed her. Yeah. And also, she's using the word challenge as a token. We are using the word challenge as a token in our quest. Oh, boy. This is like, oh, you want some challenge? You want some profit instead? How about that? What? Anyway, moving on then. We have plenty of main quests to do. We have Patience and the Old Man. Let me see if I have anything new over here, because the exclamation marks are going to point to it. I think they would show up behind the main groups, though. And new findings for a handful of shards. Yeah, Old Man, the former Elexator Zardon. And we have Patience. That's going to be the long work. So let's do this one. How far away is it? I imagine on the other side of the world. Interestingly enough, it is not. Let's save the game here, just in case the game crashes or something, or I die. And that is indeed Zardon in the company premises. I guess we're gonna figure out where this guy is. All the enemies around here do make me, in the map, in the mini-map, do make me nervous. I don't like that skill. That's why I didn't take it earlier. I guess I can just keep an ear out for soundtrack or something. Can we not go above from here? Terrible building. There we go. Are we in the same level? I think so. We have been here, of course. That's why we were able to say that we had talked to this guy. Hey, I remember you! You jerk.
Tell me more about your past at the Ice Palace.
I already told you. I have left that past behind me.
You can't deceive me. You want to take power in the Ice Palace.
What makes you believe that?
The Separatist leader, Sestak, told me. So what is it that you want? Are you planning war against the hybrid?
And you believe Sestak?
That's actually a good question.
His arguments were logical.
And how am I supposed to wage war? One Alb against Zakor? All I would gain is my own death. I have my new life here. That is what matters now.
It's obvious that you are hiding something. You are more powerful than you appear. You speak of ELEX withdrawal and the doubt that plagues you. But none of that fits your appearance, your confidence, or your character. So drop the lie. We both know the truth, Zardom. You didn't stop consuming ELEX when you left Zakor. You found yourself a source somewhere, and you have kept your strength. You can still cast magic.
I'm not the one pretending to be something I'm not, Commander.
What are you really doing out here, Zardom?
And what is it that you want, Jax? We all must find our own path as this world changes.
I told you he was a jerk. Don't deflect. I'm not the one here pretending to be something I'm not. You don't know. You are, first off, because you're not. I accuse you of being it, and you didn't say you were not. Well, actually, you are saying you're not. But you're so. The problem is he's saying I am the one. It's like, no, I know you are, but what about me? That's the same thing. So you're a jerk, double jerk, because you don't even get the I know you are, but what about me thing right. Are these options, or are they just a list of things? Let's go with that.
How do you plan to attack Zakor?
The only thing that would drive the hybrid soldiers from the Ice Palace is to stop the flow of ELEX. The converter in northern Abessa is strategically important. If we could shut it down, that would show the Albs the limits of the hybrid's power. It would give us a chance to persuade others of our cause.
Yeah, so as I feared, it was just a series of things. So let's go through the whole thing.
So you do want to challenge the hybrid?
Challenge? You say that as if it's unthinkable for an Alb.
Yay, more flashbacks. Unthinkable for an Alb. You're separatist, you idiot. Of course, it's like... Actually, he has a point. That was a stupid question. He's a separatist. Of course he wants to challenge them.
You called for me?
The time is coming. We are close to achieving our evolution. But our enemy is close to completing his work as well. Find Thorold, discover his secrets. I must know what he intends before he dies.
Well, I guess we've seen the hybrid now.
You may have lived your life in thrall to that machine, but the Albs existed before the hybrid took control. When the Albs searched for an identity, it was the hybrid that gave it to them. He gave us all worth through war.
Don't pretend you want peace, Zardom. That I won't believe.
The hybrid's last orders to you were to kill Thorold the Pilgrim, leader of the Berserkers, yes? But did he tell you why he ordered that?
And who should rule the Albs? You? It seems many in Zakor are beginning
Can you
to
guys have a
question
normal
the hybrid's
conversation?
rule, but none have given me answers. None have said what the hybrid's plan is, or how they think they can better
Normal
it.
conversation.
What is it we've fought for, Zardom? Don't you at least want to know that?
While First Alexitor Tarek follows blindly, I want answers. But I tell you, the hybrid won't give them to you. He only wants power for himself, and it will be the ruin of our people.
Well, it's very obvious that this was written by a single person, the whole dialogue, not like his character being written by... that's interesting. That's an interesting thing, actually. Normally in RPGs, you don't get a very opinionated character, as in ELEX or in The Witcher, for example. So I do wonder how, specifically The Witcher, how CD Projekt Red does it. Because Geralt has, for the most part, a very... Well, then again, I might be applying stricter, stricter hopes for this game than I am for The Witcher, and also applying it in hindsight for The Witcher. But yeah, it's interesting because if different characters are, and because different characters are written by different people, if they write Jax or whatever his name is, as by different people as well, he'll tend to have, or he might have different personalities, or different ways, because he's acting weirdly. That argument was weird, and actually this conversation is all like two people who are just not listening to each other, just throwing, oh, but what about this? What about that? What about this? At each other, and it sucks. So, yeah.
This is just the speculation of an outcast.
Emotion.
Of a frustrated old man.
You know the directive requires all ELEX must be delivered to the hybrid. He says he must reach the peak of evolution perfection to secure the future of our people. But what will be left of our world at the end of this war for ELEX? All ELEX means exactly that. All the ELEX on Magalan. But do you think that the hybrid will ever be satisfied? What will happen when it has consumed all the ELEX on Magalan? What then, Jax?
So you think the hybrid is lying? That it has a different goal for the directive?
I don't question his goal. I question our place in it. Do you believe that when the hybrid evolves, the Albs will serve at his side? After it has kept the truth and power for so long that its drive for ELEX will just stop? No, Jax. After we have exploited the lands of the free people, the hybrid will only have one source of ELEX left. Us. The first Alexitor, Tarek, is too blinded by the hybrid's promises to see that. But I know. I know that once he is done with the rest of this world, the hybrid will extract the remaining ELEX from us. He will feed his evolution.
Well, I expected this to be the case, to be honest. It's not... It doesn't really surprise me that we are getting just readily admitted this.
If you want war, then where is your army? You were revered in the Ice Palace. How many Albs still follow you?
None. My soldiers stayed in Zekor. Such is the power of ELEX. Such is the power of the hybrid. It takes those with will to see the truth. But I'm not without power. I do have a force that is loyal to me. I have the strength to return to Zekor, to strike at the hybrid.
If it isn't in Zekor, then where are these soldiers?
I have told you my aims. I have told you that I have the resources to achieve them. For now, I will concentrate on building resources here in the lands of the free people. If you will play your part in the struggle that is to come, then I will tell you this. There is a camp in the mountains between Idan, Abessa, and Tavar. The people there are independent and fight for their own cause.
I've been there.
They are a force waiting for a leader. You should seek them out. Perhaps there you can find what I have, a base of operations. Perhaps then you will see what I mean more clearly.
I'm so glad I did all the things already. Oh boy. But yeah, this is just for self-preservation. I had hoped for some greater meaning to the their leader, to the leader of the Alps, to be honest. But that's fine. That's okay as well. At least we're getting, well, we might still have a plot twist at the end, and hopefully so. But yeah.
You claim you are doing this for the Albs, but then you're prepared to kill them for your own cause?
It is a sacrifice that is painful to all. But the hybrid has blinded many of our brothers. There is no way to free all Albs. But with the blood of those who serve the hybrid, those lives will save others. But you will need to decide who you will back soon. The hybrid has sent a force of combat mechs and soldiers to advance inland into northern Abessa. This force must be stopped.
I think I stopped it already, to be
they will
honest.
tip the balance of power in Abessa in favor of the hybrid.
Oh, no we didn't.
So, will you admit that you have kept the powers ELEX gives you?
If you think I can acquire enough ELEX to maintain my old strength, you are mistaken. Yes, I continue to consume ELEX, pure ELEX, but I have only enough to reduce the impact of withdrawal. If you are looking for magic outside Zekor, then you will have to look to the Berserkers of Idan.
Is Berserker magic as strong as the Albs magic?
Some of them are very effective. Their mana has allowed the magic of Idan to evolve a lot of power. I heard of a mage in the domed city with the power to fight an Alexitor. And as a berserker living beyond the borders of Idan, she might have a more open ear than those living under berserker law every day.
Are you allied with the Free People?
Our cause in defeating the hybrid matches theirs. But I will do nothing to endanger the future of the Albs. Each of the factions has their own motives which could prove dangerous to our people. I heard that the Duke of Tavar is constructing a bomb that is so destructive it could destroy a city.
No, it's
What we don't know is his target, or how an outlaw has put together the technology capable of this.
It's fine. It's all good. Actually, he might be saying these quests and we get it. I really hate his face. And we get those quests activated, but not this time because we did it. And that's why that other quest was main quest related. Interesting, because I didn't figure out why it was main quest related. The quest for the bomb, I mean.
What if the Elexitors and Zakor learn of your plans?
Sooner or later, the Elexitors track down every Alb outcast. The question is whether or not we can survive until we are strong enough to be able to defend ourselves.
Do you think you have the strength to fight an Elexitor?
No, not at present. And you should know that an Elexitor has been seen near the domed city. I think he has picked up your tracks.
Well, I'm
do you know
nowhere
that?
near there.
You've
So.
hardly been discreet. But he only has suspicions that you survived. He has no proof for now. I would suggest you take care of him before he learns you really are alive. If the Elexitors were to discover that you live, then they would concentrate their powers against you. Now you know my thoughts. And it is time for you to tell me your plans. What is it that you want?
I want the person who got me into this situation. I want Calyx.
For what? Revenge? Your brother doesn't want anything to do with you. He sees you as a traitor. He will kill you the first chance he gets.
I won't rest until he's lying dead before me.
And how will you get close enough to speak to him? He is protected by a whole unit of soldiers in combat mechs.
Single unit? That's
We'll
nothing.
find a way.
Well, maybe
It makes
I
it sound
can
like a
help you
unit is a
guess.
lot.
Support me
Not
in
a
my
whole army.
cause, and I will make sure that you reach Calyx.
You think you can do that?
Yes. And you know I am your best option.
No,
I
I don't,
recommend that you
actually.
take my offer.
I'll think about it.
Now this is a place we can have some fun.
I'll think about it, but that's gonna have to wait for next episode because for right now we are done. I'm Colonel RPG and this has been ELEX. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye bye.